Hey, hello CG family. We just thought it'd be good to maybe send out a quick video on a Friday afternoon just to kind of give everybody an update of what's going on. I'm just going to ask my good friend here, Mr. Ken Roy Wilson, the principal here of the high school, to kind of help clarify some questions. Let's call this Fun with Administrators.
All right, let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun.
It's been kind of a crazy week around here.
That's right. Fun with administrators. I think that's probably an oxymoron, but we'll probably we'll roll with that. So Ken Roy, just tell me real quickly what your teachers have been kind of working on this week and what parents need to be prepared for next week, I guess. So
Yeah, well, we started off scrambling a little bit. Our teachers, first of all, on Monday, got together in the building in two separate rooms, at least 6 feet apart, and we talked about developing a schedule, and the teachers took the reins on that, and Tina McManus did a great job taking the lead there, and the teachers have all input their schedules. So that's on Facebook. It's also on our website, and the teachers should be contacting you with your students with those schedules here today, probably by the end of the day today, but some of them will be Monday. And they've really worked hard scrambling to get things prepared for our kids. And we're really excited about the rollout, and just want to let parents and students know that if you have any issues, contact us early and often, and we'll help you work through them.
that's fantastic. And and I think this week we at the high school we did that item pickup earlier in the week, and I'm just going to tell you, Ken Roy. Admittedly so, I went home and shed a tear just seeing some of those seniors and the looks on their faces, and that was pretty difficult. And my heart again goes out to you guys as we try to struggle through this together. As you know, probably right now the grade school's doing an item pickup too today. This is Friday, from 1 to 6 o'clock. They're picking up iPads and Chromebooks and stuff like that. So at whatever point you see this video or whatever, you'll know that that's already taken place. And if you don't have what you think your kid needs on Monday, just try to get a hold of us and we'll try to figure that out. Okay, Ken Roy, you asked me this question. I'll be the parent on this. So you asked me what's going on Monday with our meals.
Dr. Anderson, what's going on Monday with our meals? Because I don't miss a meal.
That's a great question. So we met with our food service people today for the final time, and on Monday at Canton Galva High School and at Canton Galva Grade School, those are the two pickup points for meals. If you have a student grades 1 through senior, you can come pick up meals at those two pickup points from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So when you come on Monday, you'll get a meal for Monday and Tuesday. And when you come on Wednesday, you'll get a meal for Wednesday and Thursday. And then when you come get something on Friday, you'll get a meal for Friday and then the weekend. So make sure you take advantage of that. If you haven't contacted us about meals, or things aren't going well with that, or you need a meal or anything like that on Monday, just please get a hold of us and we'll try to figure that out. Probably the other question you may have as parents is connectivity. If you're still having issues with connectivity, please contact HCI and ask for a lady by the name of Tina Anderson. She kind of has the information about connectivity issues. If you have some questions, don't call us, call HCI and try to ask for Tina Anderson, and she'll try to help you with that. I guess the other thing, maybe just lastly, that might be good is that may be rolling around in your minds in terms of a question is, what happens if we're like some of these other counties and we go into a shelter in place? The short answer is nothing will change, except for the fact that if that happens, if we go to a shelter in place as a county, we won't be allowed to bring kids in the building and help them. We'll have to go all completely virtual. So I know that that's a large part of what we're doing right now, but sometimes I think we're allowing kids to come in the building to kind of work one-on-one with teachers. The high school library, you want to explain that real quick?
Yeah, Crystal Hobson will come in 8:30 to noon, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If your students need internet access or a little help, they can come in, call the office, let us know they're coming, and that way we can keep it under 10, and it's all set up to be 6 feet apart. We'll keep it sanitized, but they can come there for internet access or help. And I guess Mr. Howie has set up the football field press box. Its internet is working as well, so if you wanted to, you could go sit in the stands or sit in your car and get access out there. But be mindful of the social distancing at this point. And again, let us know if you have any issues. We sure want to help and make this as stress-free as possible.
That's really good. And just thanks to, from my position, I just want to really champion the administrators, Mr. Struber and Mr. Wilson, for trying to help kind of get this thing going. And our teachers are rock stars, guys. They really, really have done a good job this week. And communicate. If you're frustrated about something, let us know. Let us try to work with you, and we'll try to work through that. They're calling this rollout on Monday and pivot. So sometimes there's going to be times, like in a basketball game, if you run up against a defender, you kind of got to pivot. Right, Coach?
That's right.
You got to pivot and
You
go
gotta
another
adjust.
direction.
Yep. And,
So there may be times when we may need to pivot and go another direction, but just be patient with us, reach out to us, communicate with us. We want to support you as much as we can through this whole process. And thanks for being patient with us up to this point. Any last comments there, Mr.
Hey, I just
Wilson?
want to shout out to the teachers and Mr. Howie for he's really scrambling to get tech going, and
Absolutely.
and Mr. Anderson Dr. Anderson for all his support, and so we're ready to go. Again, let us know if you have any questions, and you know, let's have some fun with it. I think the kids will enjoy it. I know Mrs. McManus met with the 7th graders already, some of them, and they were already goofy and missing each other. So
That's awesome.
so that was cool to hear. So
That is
we're
awesome.
excited for the kids to be able to get back in touch, and
Yep.
and so
Good.
let's get this rolling on Monday.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Thanks, Eagle family.
Take care.
Have a good weekend.